Hey everybody, this is Sealant, Michael Brenner here for Drop Top Tees with my cameraman, my son Timothy Benz, and we are going to talk today about the tire inflator kit. Probably the first car you've ever owned that had one. We just want to go over it with you so you can see how to use it. It's pretty simple, and show you what all is in it and how to pack it back up when you're done. There's three things inside this. Your handy dandy tire sealant, the actual pump, and oddly enough, your tow bar. Two places to put this on your car. If you ever need a tow, use a screwdriver, you pop that out, this screws in, and then you can hook the tow hooks up to here. Same thing in the back. Pop this out, screw that in, ready to tow. Hopefully you never have to use this. Hopefully you never have to use this. This, however, can be your friend because it has a tire gauge on it. So you're going to see, like we, over the last 3 days, have gotten down to freezing 3 nights in a row. Today it's almost up to 70 again. We're going to show you how to use this by checking our tire pressures on all our tires and seeing how they are. On this, the outside circle, the outside is set for kilopascals for everybody in the country or in the world who doesn't use the standard system like we do in the United States. The inside is pounds per square inch. So no matter what country you're from, it has the scale for you. Now, in order to use this, the hose is on the back. You see how they have it laid out in this little, actually it looks like it would be a pretty cool road track to take your car on, but that would be probably too small to drive there. And the other thing is, on the end, power cord. Notice this plugs into your DC outlet. So if you don't know where that is, you'll see us hook it up, and you can look at one of our other videos. I think Hints, Tips, and Tricks Volume 1 shows you where this is on the car. Like I said, you're going to see that in a second. Now, if all you want to do is check your tire pressure, you just need this. But if you have a flat tire and you want to fix the flat tire, you also need this, okay? The way this works, power switch on the end. Make sure your power switch is off. You do not want this running when you hook this up. Where does it go here?
I think it goes right there.
Yes. You take the top of the bottle, it's slotted to fit right in here. Okay? Now, you take the hose from the compressor, put it on here. I'm not going to tighten it up all the way. And then you take the hose from the bottle, put it on your tire. That way the compressor forces air through here and it forces the sealant out through the hose and into your tire. Fiat says this will work on holes produced by screws or nails that are up to 3/16 of an inch in diameter, which isn't that big, but still it'll help seal a lot of small issues that you have. They also throw in the fact that once you use the sealant, and I should add, you have to run this so the whole bottle goes into a tire. This is a single-use sealant. You have to run the compressor until the whole bottle is completely expelled into the tire. Two caveats with that: you shouldn't run the compressor for more than 10 minutes at a time because it may overheat. If you haven't put the whole bottle in within 10 minutes, turn it off, wait until it cools down, and then continue applying, turn it back on, and put more air through your tire. The other thing is, once you put the sealant in your tire, they caution you not to exceed 50 miles an hour or 80 kilometers per hour. If you go faster than that, they say the sealant may fail. Now, say you don't have a tire that has a hole in it. Say like now, because of our change in temperature and stuff, you just lost a little air out of your tire, which happens. and you just want to check it. I don't know with the light if you're going to be able to see where this is. If you don't know where the DC outlet is, go ahead, Tim. Way up front of the left leg of your like I said, we're going to do all 4 tires so you can see that this will reach all your tires. What are we at? We're down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've lost, just because of the change in temperature and getting so cold, we've lost about 4 pounds. We'll just run it back up to 32. We already added 2 pounds. One more pound and we're good on this. So you can see it doesn't really take that long to do a tire. We just put 4 pounds in that fast. If you have a really slow leak, you could pump your tire up probably a couple pounds over what you normally put on and go down the highway and just fix the tire at your leisure. If you have a bigger hole where you need to use the sealant, then you probably just want to go to the nearest tire shop and get your tire replaced. If you hit like a truck tire or something on the highway and it completely blows out the side of your car or of your tire, then obviously the tire sealant isn't going to work, and guess what, you don't have a spare, so you're stuck there. You're going to have a new tire come to you or go get one with another vehicle. So that's the one drawback of this system. If you have a really bad tire problem, you don't have a way of continuing down the road until you get another tire on your car. But they did this to save weight. They wanted to make the car as light as they could make it, and I guess the spare tire just didn't meet their needs. This one's about the same. This one's 29. From the mosquito. So while having a tire inflator kit instead of a spare tire is probably a little bit less desirable overall, because if you do have a real bad problem with the tire, you're kind of stuck there. It's also kind of cool that you can check your tire and pump up your tires without having to pay the $1.50 or whatever the closest gas station charges for air nowadays. And as you can see, it reaches all your tires pretty easily. If you notice, we're inflating them past what Fiat recommends. Fiat says 29, but unless you really read the literature, what you don't notice is they recommend inflating your tires to 29 psi if you don't have more than 300 pounds of extra weight in your car, and that includes both your driver and your passenger. Jennifer and I, together by ourselves, not even considering what kind of cargo we might have in the trunk, exceed 300 pounds, so we generally keep our tire pressure at about 32. And yep, this one's 29 as well. I just noticed this says a locking key on it. See that? There's a lock on it. I guess all of ours do. I never noticed that. Okay. So now that we're done, here comes the tricky part in all this. Let me show you this once again though. If you do have to use the tire sealant, you put the cap
You had it right.
No,
the
I'm not
first
going to do
time.
it. There it goes. You put the cap in the slot. You hook the hose from the compressor up to the bottle. Hook the hose from the bottle up to the tire. That way the air blows through the bottle and then into your, it blows the sealant mixed in with the air into your tire, and so you get a seal. You empty all the bottle into this. It's a one-time use. If you have to use it, then you have to go replace and buy another bottle, which I assume you can get at your Fiat dealer, conveniently enough. This is the easy part here, putting this back on, because this just winds back in here. Because it just sits here like this all the time, the cord's already pretty much shaped to go back in real easy. But on your cord, you really need to do this kind of tight because it doesn't have a lot of room to go back into. It comes with a little twisty tie on it. And I found this is easiest if you put the DC connector at the bottom and then the cord just squeezes in at the top and it all fits. You can mash it down in there. Now, to get this in the bag, this goes this way. If you turn it widthwise, you won't be able to put everything back in. So this goes tall side up and down. I always put it where the power cord's right on top. That's easy to remember. Power cord on top and everything fits. Then the bottle goes in beside that. And lastly, this goes into the side of everything, your tow bar. And then it should all zip back up. It may just take a little pulling on it to get it right, especially over this. I'm going to put this the other way. That works better. And then for us, we stow it in the cubby hole, get it out of the way, because hopefully all we're ever going to use it for is to check our tires once a month or so. Unless the weather's like here where it just changed really bad now. I think what we're going to do next, because I was talking about how we kind of overinflate our tires over what the manufacturer says. That's just the car manufacturer, it's not the tire manufacturer. Every tire out there, you can get the specifications from the manufacturer, and it tells you what the load limits are for each. It'll go through probably about 15 or 20 different pressure ranges, and it'll tell you at like 30 pounds you can put this load on, and at 32 pounds you can put this and whatever. So I'm going to see if I can get them for these Yokohamas and do another quick video. I know maybe beginning of summer somebody posted the chart for them online, but I can't search back far enough to find it anymore. So I'm going to try to find that chart and make a short video and show you, based on how much weight you normally have in your car, what's the proper inflation for you. And again, we're sponsored by Drop Top Tees. one example of what they sell. They sell for roadsters, not just 124 Spyders, but MX-5s, Mustangs, any kind of convertible. Z4s, they're always adding new things. Shirts, V-necks, crews, tank tops, cups, caps, buttons, all kinds of stuff. They're at shop.spreadshirt.com/drop top tees. Come by and check us out. Have a good day. Ciao.